It's Sunday morning, and I have a message. And the title of today's message is The Apostate Church. And it is based on 1 Timothy chapter 4, verses 1 and 2. And it states, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron." Now, an apostate church is a denomination that has strayed away from traditional Christian values. Um, so I've been hearing progressive Christianity. And I'm like, what is progressive Christianity? So it is a denomination founded by James Rowe Adams, a retired Episcopalian preach in about 1996. And their view of Christianity is kind of what how the world views Christianity now. Like Jesus, like this sweet and meek and hippie type of Jesus loves everybody, do what thou wilt. Because he loves you, and there's no way you can go to hell no matter what you're doing because Jesus loves you. And so the progressive Christians put their political stuff on their altar. So anytime you put any descriptor before Christian, that descriptor is an altar where you put all your stuff, all your religious stuff, and all your beliefs are on this altar here. And you place that altar above Jesus. So that what you put before your Christianity is your altar to that thing. And you leave Jesus here and your altar is up here. And so there should be no descriptor before your Christianity. And I'm going to leave that there. And I'm not going to say that I haven't done it. I put my black before Christianity. And so I've had to check myself, and I'm working on it. Right? I mean, and we say black church, white church. We say the black church all the time. Um, Black gospel all the time. But when you say black Christian, you've put your black, set that on an altar, and you've put that above your faith. And no, I can't have faith in a color. I have to have faith in my God. And so he's going to come first. I'm a Christian who's black. so, um, So I said an altar is a table or a platform for the presentation of religious offerings. So that's an altar. Colossians 2, verse 8 states, "Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the traditions of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ." I have seen some things. This one is like the newest one that I've been seeing more and more is pastors male pastors wearing stilettos and giving a sermon. Why? Like, just because the world says something is okay, that doesn't mean that you bring that into the church. That doesn't mean you bring that into the pulpit. Like, whoever you are, you come to church as you are, whoever you are, because Jesus will clean you up. Jesus will help you to be who he has ordained you to be. That the saying is, bring in the fish and he'll clean them up. Right? He'll clean them up, season them, prepare them. So come as you are. But if you're in the pulpit, why you got stilettos on? That disturbs me. Just the whole visual disturbs me. So it's like people are bringing their political views, their societal views into the church, into the pulpit above. So their societal views are here and the Jesus part is here. No, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. The new age is coming into church. We have to hear new age stuff. We have to hear these doctrines of demons. We have to hear once saved, always saved, which is just a veiled attempt at do what you wilt. Do what thou wilt is the whole of the law. So says Aleister Crowley, who's a Satanist. Like, why is that in our church? Why is once saved, always saved in our church? It is merely do what thou wilt. So, no. What's our other one? The social justice. What's our other one? Once saved, always saved. There's more. I can't think of them off the top of my head. But we can't allow these things to come. We can't put these things, our ideas, and what we feel, because as individuals, we all have our own ideas and we all have our own, and you're welcome to that. But what you present to God's people when your platform is to teach about Him, and instead you're preaching about you or you're showcasing you, it's not about you. It's about him. It's about teaching people about him. And so instead of preaching holiness or and even role modeling holiness, we're in stilettos. We have men in stilettos. Mm-mm. Um, if that's what you do in your spare time, that's your business. But when we're representing him, we should be representing him in a different way. Not in what we think, but in what we're supposed to be delivering to his people. Otherwise, it's philosophy and vain deceit after the traditions of men, after the rudiments of the world. If we use the world to bring people in, to bring worldly people in, why would they come? Like they could have the world and not have to deal with all the church stuff. When people from the world are looking in at church, we're supposed to look different. We're supposed to walk different and talk different. We're supposed to have a whole different way of life. We shouldn't be living just like the world. So, yeah, we're in this apostate phase of church, and we have to change that because those worldly beliefs are an altar that we're erecting above our feelings for Christ. And we can't do that. He has to come first. Remember, He's your first love, not your stilettos. Join us again next time when In His Will Ministries International presents It's Sunday Morning. Until then, bye.